Blighty Boxing with Frank Warren and Queensbury Promotions. Joined by a new face down here at the Peacock Gym, Ellis Zorro. How are you, sir?
Good, thank you.
Now then, you're going to have to give us a little bit of your story. Cruiserweight 8-0.
9-0.
9-0, yeah, you told me, not Martin told me 8. Right. Recently got in touch with Martin and got involved down here. Give us a little bit of the backstory to that.
Okay, so the backstory, I'll start from the start. So I had 3 amateur fights, turned pro in 2017 under Steve Goodwin.
Yeah.
Obviously with 3 amateur fights, it's hard to be signed or picked up by anybody else. And I had my 9 bouts with Steve Goodwin. My contract ran out October, just gone. And I was training with Mickey Burke over in Bexley.
Michael Burke.
Yeah. And I was looking for not a new trainer, to be honest, but actually a new manager to start with. So I came here on a 2-week trial, but I really enjoyed it here. It's a good vibe, there's good boys around, and I just feel it's like the right place for me to be to progress my career. So yeah, after my 2-week trial, Martin was happy to have me on board.
Now then, 3 amateur fights. How old are you?
28.
28. Oh boy.
Yeah. Getting on. Getting on.
So, what did you take up boxing late? What was the catalyst?
Yeah, so I actually started boxing at uni. So I went to Brunel University, and in my 2nd year, so when I was 20 years old, I started boxing, and I had my first bout when I was 20 years old, and I had my first bout.
What was the influence at uni to get you boxing?
You know what, Brunel is a sporting uni. So Brunel and Loughborough, there's a lot of sporting activities there. So I just kind of took it up in Freshers Week, and kind of, just from there, really.
Oh, you boxing graduates these days, isn't it?
Yeah,
David Adelaide,
a few of you I
Zach
don't
Shelley, quite a few, isn't it? It's not unusual now, is it?
No, it's good. It gives boys something to fall back on, because boxing isn't guaranteed.
So what was your degree in?
Business management and sports science.
Okay.
So I did 3 modules each.
Did you pass with flying colours?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I had to.
So, did you have the 3 fights while you were still at uni in the amateurs?
So I had 2 while I was at uni, and then I came out and I had 1 with the Lynn, because I'm from South London, so I had 1 with the Lynn in Peckham. Then after that, I don't know if you know about this, but the amateur thing was all split up. Yeah. So when that was split up, I was already struggling to get bouts as a heavyweight or a 91 kilo boy. I just turned pro. But at the time, I was training with Isaac Chamberlain, Richard Riakpo, John Harding Jr., Pesta, over at Miguel's. And they was all pros. Chris Congo was there, and they was all pros. So getting to spar with some of them boys was letting me know kind of that I wasn't there yet, but I wasn't too far behind. So I just based my decision based on how I was doing this sparring with them boys.
I mean, it's no different than people coming in off the white collar and all that, is it? So
you know what?
Sometimes if you've got it, and if you get the right people conditioning you to it.
And I thought, to be honest with you, turning pro with three amateur fights, I knew I'd be fighting, journeyman or kind of not great competition at first. So I kind of used that as my experience, But
where do you see yourself at now in terms of, obviously you haven't had a fight for a while, but in terms of, has it been all journeyman, or have you had any sort of
my last fight was
50-50s?
My last fight was on paper a 50-50. It was Aussie Jervier, and considering
tough man, isn't it?
and considering I was only had 3 amateur fights, and he was, I think he challenged for the Southern Area title a couple of fights before he fought me. But I'm ready to fight for the title now. Like, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I spoke to Martin about. I want that Southern Area or the English.
I suppose, not being rude, but I suppose given your age, you can't really see the point in taking your time and getting to 15-0 over a period of 3 or 4 years. I suppose you want to get
I just want to get the ball rolling, especially with this year off that we've all had. I mean, I fought last year in March, but it's still been literally a year this month. So I don't want no more delays. I'm not really afraid to lose like that. If someone can beat me, then I'm welcome to let them come and try and beat me. So I'm open to the challenge, and I just want to get the ball rolling.
Quite an interesting case study, because obviously most of the people I talked to was with Frank, so they've been boxing again since early July. How has it been for the sort of off-TV guys, if you like, of which you've been one? When did it dawn on you, but you think, hang on a minute, this could be a year,
long time
this could be 18 months. When did that start?
Kind of straight away, because there was obviously, for small hall shows you need fans, you need to sell tickets, and them kind of promoters like Steve Goodwin and these guys, they're not going to put on shows if the fighters are not selling tickets. It's not on YouTube, it's not televised like you say. So straight away. But for me, it was like this is time for me to use as catch up in terms of my boxing, my ability and whatever, my progression.
Like another uni, isn't it?
Yeah, so I didn't really take time off. I carried on training with my trainer at the time, Mickey Burke. I was still sparring as soon as the government allowed elite athletes to kind of come back and train. So I've been active in the gym, yeah.
Have you been working as well?
Yeah, I've been working, yeah. Me and my dad own a jewellery shop over in Dartford.
Really?
Yeah. So that keeps me going, yeah.
Goldfinger.
Yeah.
So what happens next then? What have Martin and Tony said to you? So they're now picking up your management, yes?
Yeah. So I'm
managing. You're working with Martin here with the guys.
Yeah.
Is it good to be part of a big team like this?
Yeah, it is, like having, everyone around here has kind of accomplished, there's Larry, there's Denzel, there's Chris, there's Louis. So I know that, there's titles here, everyone's where I want to be, if that makes sense. So I kind of have a lot of trust and faith in Martin that he'll make the right decisions when the time's right, and I know he's got the influence and the power to kind of push me where I want to go. I have mentioned to him that I want the Southern Area title. He knows I can fight for it right now, so it's just making it happen, really.
There's another cruiserweight making his debut, I think, on the March show. Stephen Adantan, do you know him?
Never heard of him, no.
Where's he from? London cruiserweight, turning over. Thought you might know him off the scene.
Tall.
Yeah, very tall.
With Frank. Yeah. I've not sparred with him or nothing, but I know who you're talking about. Boxer Steph. Yeah. I'm not familiar with him like that, but I know who he is. Yeah.
Anyway, so when have you been told? But there's a possibility of
no dates. No dates really. It was only. Today's Monday. It was only Friday that me and Martin had that chat about he's going to try and start pushing. He spoke to Frank on Friday, and he's going to start trying to push that Southern area. So yeah, I'll give it another week and catch up with him.
So in the meantime, you're behind the jewellery counter.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty much full time. We're here kind of every day.
Last boxer I knew who's a jeweller.
Yeah.
You might know Gary Mason.
I know the name.
Ex-heavyweight.
I know the name.
British champion.
Yeah.
You know what the name of his shop was?
What was that?
Punch and Jewellery.
Punch and Jewellery. Oh, it's got a ring to it.
Yeah.
It's got a ring to it. But yeah, so yeah. That's where it's at now.
How many trinkets do you have to sell in a day to make it worthwhile opening?
At the moment, we've not really been open because of.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, we've not been open.
Can't
but
claim to be essential.
There's doing click and collect and stuff like that. So it still keeps us going.
You do bespoke jewellery and all that.
Yeah. And I do a little bit of personal training here and there, if I got time. So.
Are you a blingy sort of person?
I'm not. No, to be honest with you, no, I'm not. Maybe a bit when I was younger, like 10 years ago. I'm 28 now,
Oh boy.
I'm getting on, man. Yeah, not really me.
Right, Ellis Zorro, it's great talking to you.
Yeah.
Obviously see more of you down here,
Yeah, for sure.
wish you all the luck in the world with
Thank you very much.
getting to where you want to be as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And more than that, it's like everyone else, I hope you all get active and get the fights you want.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Take care, mate.
Cheers.